Hey everybody, it's Ken with AMN. I want to start this video by saying AMN is very rude. It's rude. It's kind of fresh on my mind right now. Literally 10 minutes ago, I just went to the supermarket. I'm walking in, I'm middle of the front parking space and it was the dash lines basically saying, hey, this is where pedestrians are gonna walk. And there comes me. I get out and I'm walking and it was on my right ankle. Just decided to half give out on me, half. There I am looking like a ballerina, just waving, flailing in my arms in the air. I think my leg braces saved me, I'm fairly certain, because I got it back together, I balanced it back out, I kept on walking, but I'm but only to see the security footage. Seriously, and there's never any reason, which is why I say it's rude. And the other week, I woke up, went out to the kitchen, poured some coffee, and my left leg decides just to instantly give out on me. I had my leg braces on then, but there was nothing I could. It was just instantaneous down on my butt, and all you can do is laugh. But what happened? I don't get it. It's not like I was I slept a restful night's sleep. Why am I on the ground now? Yeah, it's rude. It's very rude. So being that one just literally happened. It's we're gonna talk about. It's just rude. There's so much stuff with AMN that's rude. And yeah, this is I told everyone I was gonna give a life update. I know you're expecting that I got married or I had children. No, neither. But I mainly just wanted to touch the topics of the rudeness of AMN. And not that it's rude, but I brought this up in my last video when I was in Baltimore with when you gotta go, but then you gotta go again. And that just happened to, that's the thing, because it happened to me in Baltimore. And then where was I? Before my trip, I was in Harrisburg at the airport, and I went once, and boy, did I have to go back again. I'm there's people probably looking at me is this guy okay? Is he gonna make it? Thankfully, I've never had any of these incidents on an airplane, but we'll talk about that too. So, while we're at it, we're talking about, potty talk. I was on the airplane from Dallas to Reno. That's where I upgraded to first class. It was $100. They plow the drinks on you, and I was in the very first row, so I had full access to the lavatory up front. So I get up and go in, and we're getting turbulence. It's shaking a little bit. So I'm trying to something you got to kind of focus when you want to get things flowing. The turbulence screwed with my head that nothing happened. So I had to sit back down. And then I had to get up again later once the turbulence stopped, and then everything was okay. But again, the flight attendant was probably is this guy okay? But that stuff, the potty talk, that's nothing. But the rudeness of how just my legs will just randomly give out on me is, it's kind of concerning. I still like to have my mobility, and I like to get out, and I like to keep moving, which in AMN, ALD, it's good to keep moving, because it's good. It's good for your legs just to keep on moving. But I said, I'm what about if I'm walking down the sidewalk and my leg decides to give out on me, and then I somehow land in the road and I get hit by a car? That's a little extreme. Hopefully the people are paying attention. But just stuff like that. But as much as it irritates me that it's rude but I'm still keep on going. I do not let AMN keep me down when it comes to that. We're gonna keep on going. If it's gonna take for me to get hit by a car to push me out, I guess that's what it is. Oh, but yeah, it's rude. But yeah, so now that I'm done ranting, again, Still in the Minorix trial. We've talked about it. Minorix trial, it's still going on. Still trying to get FDA approval. I'm in this is a natural history study, which they have this awesome watch, which again, when I fell on my butt, that was like right after when I got this and I had fallen on my butt. So hopefully I get them some good data, because this is like an activity monitor. So it's monitoring all my motions. So, but yeah, but I'm pretty much done in Boston until next summer, I think. So, and again, that might be a week-long trip to Boston, because I'm going to try to do both clinical trials and potentially go to the clinic one of the days and just make it an entire week adventure. But yeah, so that's good. I mean, and again, I'm still taking the drugs. Everything feels good. It's just the rudeness of AMN. And it goes with anything, but again, I wish I could get the video of the security footage of Ken out there freaking. I look like a ballerina, but I did not fall. But there was people like coming right behind me. They didn't even say anything. They didn't even really look at me either, which is always good, because again, we don't like to draw attention. But oh man, but. And I guess, did I ever touch my keto diet and what happened? I don't know if I gave it a full update on what actually was the end result of almost 6 months of keto diet. Actually, it was a little bit more than that. I think it's probably more like 7 or 8 months now. I lost track. But I pretty much did that pretty strict. Again, my top weight was 232. And my lowest weight was like 192. So it's like, what, 40 pounds, give or take 40 pounds. That was just from pretty much cutting out carbs. And again, I went on vacation. I ate like a pig and ate anything I wanted. And I think I gained about 4. But I just came from the grocery store. We've got steak, cheese, and hot dogs. I told my friends this when I was on vacation, that I ate 2 hot dogs every night before I went to bed as like my pre-bedtime snack, just so I wasn't hungry. But they're like, you totally ate something better than that. I'm like, yeah, I probably could have, but I'm like, the hot dogs, I kept losing weight, so we had hot dogs. So like, that was good. And again, we debunked the myth that the clinical trial drugs were making me gain weight. It was just my crappy diet. And, I've dismissed that, because I've continued to take the drugs and I still lost weight. So, but they always say diet is that's very, because they kind of said like a low fat diet, and you'll see many different things with AMN, ALD, but in my mind, it's still like, we'll just do what works for you. It's like, we're still out here, we're still gone. AMN is rude, but we're living our lives. And it's what I've been in touch with. I got from these videos and other presence in social media. I'm the ambassador. But I get messages from like men, often, usually young men in their 20s, early 30s, and they're just turning to try to get something. And I always, sometimes I will joke with them depending on their demeanor. Like, some of them I can actually just joke with, but like, I try to just give them, there's just live your life. Like, if you're gonna sit back and live your life just thinking, oh, where will my life be in 5-10 years? No, it's not gonna be good for you. You don't know. Nobody knows. And like, you could be basically still just living like you're living right now, because AMN is rude, everybody. I told you it's rude. It affects everybody different, so you can't compare yourself to someone else. But at the same time, I just, you got to look at the overall situation, that this isn't the end. As I say, it's not the end, it's the beginning. It really is. Okay, there was my personal pep talk with the Lotto King. But AMN is rude. That's where I'm going to leave you in this video. AMN is rude, and if you're watching this, you have AMN, you probably know what I'm talking about. But for those who don't, AMN is rude. And now hopefully I can get out of my car and walk to my apartment without it being rude, and I fall into the street. If I upload this video, that means that didn't happen. If you don't see this video, well, you would never know, but I might have fell into the street. Ken with AMN, thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your 2022. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If I don't talk to you until into the new year, I'll definitely give you an update. But hopefully no news is good news from Ken with AMN. Have a great day, everybody. Keep those feet moving.